Hi, my tired friend. I'm Caro. Welcome to your evening yin yoga practice. This gentle, restorative sequence is designed to help you let go of the day, release tension, and prepare for a deep and restful sleep. Gather your yoga block and a bolster or blanket. Find a quiet space and settle in. Let's begin. Kneel on your mat with your big toes touching and your knees wide apart. Place a bolster or blanket lengthwise between your knees. Lower your chest onto the prop, turning your head over to one side. Rest your arms forward or by your sides, letting your body completely relax. Let's try some calming breaths together. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1, and release for as long as you can. Continue to focus on your breath, feeling the rise and fall of your body against the prop. With each exhale, sense your hips sinking closer to your heels. Imagine your shoulders releasing any tightness. Take one more cycle of breath here. Slowly press yourself up to a seated position. Set the prop aside. Shift to one side and bring your legs out in front of you for shoelace pose. Bend your right knee and cross the leg over, placing the outside of your foot down on the mat. Bend the bottom leg and place the outside of that foot on the mat on your right side. If you already feel a lot, keep your torso upright, maybe lifting your hips on a block. If you have very tight hips or knees, an alternative is Figure 4 stretch, where you lie down on your back, cross one ankle over the other knee, and draw the legs in toward the torso. If you'd like a bit more in shoelace, first breathe in to sit tall. Then, as you exhale, fold forward. You might like a prop under your forehead or chest for support. If at any point this pose feels too intense, feel free to lift your torso back up. You can play with moving your feet closer or further away and see how that changes the sensation. Feel the grounding connection of your lower body against the mat. Breathe deeply into the hip area, letting it soften. Relax any tension in your lower body. Only 1 minute left here, which is about 5 cycles of breath. Gradually roll back up to seated. Uncross your legs, shake them out, and switch sides. Bend the left knee and bring the foot up and over to the outside. Bend the bottom leg and slide that foot over to your left side. Inhale to extend the spine. Breathe out slowly, option to fold over your legs. I decided to use a block for this side too. With the longer holding in Yin Yoga, it's natural for the mind to bounce around, revisiting what happened today or what you have to do tomorrow, ruminating on problems. Try to give it a task to focus on to keep you grounded in the present moment. You might bring your mind to the part of your body where you feel the stretch. Can you imagine those muscles letting go? softening a tiny bit more with each breath out, a release. No rush. Start to bring yourself out of the fold and uncross your legs. Let's move to seated side stretch. Straddle your legs apart, not aiming for your maximum so you're still comfortable. Breathe in to lift your right arm up. Breathe out, leaning sideways, reaching the arm up and over to the left. Your bottom hand extends to your foot, ankle, or calf. If this feels like too much, you can try a variation by sitting cross-legged instead of in straddle. When cross-legged, your bottom hand is on the mat beside you, and top hand reaches up and over to the side. We're only here for 2 minutes. Breathe into the right side body, feeling the space between your ribs expanding. Try not to collapse your chest down, but instead rotate it open to the side. Relax your shoulders and let the stretch feel soft and unforced. On the next inhale, return to center and we'll repeat on the other side. Inhale, reaching your left arm to the sky. As you exhale, extend over to the right side for seated side bend. Place your bottom hand on your foot, ankle, or calf. If you're in the cross-legged variation, cross your legs the other direction, the way that feels less natural. When When you find yourself thinking about something else, come back to the sensation in your body. Check in. How does this side feel compared to the other side? Notice how your body sinks further into the pose over time. It's natural to feel a little bit shaky as you're building strength in this pose. Slowly return to center. We'll move into seated straddle pose. Stay sitting with your legs wide apart with a slight bend in the knees if needed. On the next exhale, hinge forward from the hips, letting your spine round naturally. Place your hands or elbows in front of you. Use a block or bolster under your chest for support. Try not to start at your maximum stretch. Maybe start at 70% instead. As we hold, you'll notice your torso naturally come a bit deeper into it. Your knees and toes should point up in this posture. Notice the stretch in your inner thighs and the release through your lower back. Let your arms and shoulders soften, inviting ease to the pose. Think about releasing your upper body rather than holding yourself up. Start to walk your hands back to an upright seated position. Bring your legs together at the center and come down to lie on your back. Hug your knees into your chest, preparing for reclined twist. Drop both knees to the left while extending your arms into a T shape. If it's okay for your neck, turn your head to look at your right hand. You can try supporting your knees on a block or prop if that feels better. Let your shoulders relax toward the mat. If the right shoulder is lifted, you can slide a block under it for support. The twist might feel quite subtle, or it could be intense. Breathe deeply, letting your body be heavy. First, bring your head back to center, followed by your knees. Wrap your arms around them for another hug. Drop your knees to the right, extending arms to the sides. Bring your gaze over to the left. Check in with your breath here. Can you breathe deeper into your chest and belly? Can you release a little tension on the exhale? Trace the flow of your breath as it enters and leaves your body. One more cycle of breath here. Slowly shift your head to center and then your knees. Give yourself one more hug. Extend your legs out straight for your final resting pose. Feel free to use some props here to get extra comfy. You can place a bolster under your knees and a blanket over you for warmth. Whatever helps you feel nice and cozy. Rest your arms by your sides. Close down the eyes if you haven't already. Allow your entire body to melt into the mat. Let your breath flow naturally. Just rest, without controlling your breath, without controlling any part of your body. Invite a sense of peace and gratitude for this self-care. When you're ready to move, take it slow and roll over to your side for a moment before sitting up. Carry this feeling of calm and ease with you as you transition into a restful night. Namaste. Thanks for joining me this evening. Subscribe for more restful and restorative practices designed for chronic fatigue.